dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Now here he goes. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On second and goal, they'll give them another chance. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to
continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Can he make it to the marker? And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff to the back. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's third and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Movement here from the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. They're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return behind interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking right, this one caught. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? looking to run it. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. There's contact in the throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Element incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble behind the line. Out of scoop, the offense still has it on the run. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed to the pass rush, the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't make it off. Brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Makes a quick grab. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down right at the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He'll hand it off. It's S the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Man, I don't know what happened here with this defense. The tight end was wide open. Had to be a bust in coverage.
The Hurricanes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pressure is coming. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he goes nowhere. Scott Cole behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Makes the catch downfield.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack it.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield.
But he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. A short completion to the tight end. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up with a first down at the 41. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of the play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The tight end has got it. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a
third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. Put that on a rope.
Press coverage now from these DBs. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Looking for a receiver. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. And I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's run down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking deep downfield with the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Ball handed off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Tar Heels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Except here's 2nd down. Hand off to the single back. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, North Carolina. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense back out onto the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They'll try to move the chains here over the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. 10. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Motion now from the tight end. He hands it off from the gun. Look out, room to run here. Goes out the stiff arm.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On first down, it's play action. We'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, UMC.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Goes to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Gives it to the back. Runs through the defender. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's running out of time here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.